I actually finished reading the whole thing, but like I was like, dang. First it was like very vague, and then next thing I know, like name is popping out. I'm like, whoa.
That was.
Is that John Gunning or is that Christina? Or both of them?
I don't know. I heard the interview, but that no. It's not like nobody knows.
I know, it's true. Like almost everybody that follows the USSF drama.
Well, I think everybody that's in the amateur sumo scene that speaks English is aware. You know what I mean? Because if I had to guess, if I reached out to Scotland, I bet he knows.
Oh no, I think he's commented on the USSF leaks page too.
See?
I think.
Like, I don't expect people that don't speak English, but for sure, the ones that do.
It's strange. It's strange.
It's spicy, man. It's so spicy.
I'm tired. I don't know how you do 4 hours a night every night.
I don't know.
Caffeine.
Apparently, I need 4 hours. So
4 hours is all you need, or 4 hours?
No, I need. Well, I think 4 hours works. Of course, I can always bump it up, but if I like for nationals that whole week, I got 2 hours. 2 hours a night.
Yeah, and I don't know how you place in. What did you come in second place?
I came in third.
Yeah. See,
third. I'm the second place.
Let's say if you had 4 hours of sleep, you could have gotten to second place.
I don't know, man. There was a lot of moving parts, and Jarrett was better than me 2 times in a row. That's the only person I lost to. So I lost to the person that was number 1. Gotta give it up.
I mean, that's acceptable. It's acceptable loss. But...
I'm excited to see him in Poland, though.
Yeah. Are you going?
Maybe. I don't know.
If Malik makes it, right?
Malik made it.
Yeah. But is he going? Can they go? Is the question.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Football season doesn't start yet. He's good.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
He's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
It doesn't matter. And then I think I have a total of 5 students that are eligible to compete at Worlds. Yeah, 5. Oh, you want me to name them? Is that what we're doing? Oh, okay. You forgot words. So we have Malik, of course. We have Paulina. We have Jakeem. We have Maylee, and we have Ashley.
Oh, actually, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm.
So there's 5.
Right,
there's 5. So, yeah.
Wait, some of these people should be thanking me, man. I picked them and then it came true. So.
That has nothing to do with anything.
It's power of the mind. It went dark, and I was like, "What is JJ doing?" He cut to the good. I was like, "Dang."
Hello, and welcome to Minimum Effort Podcast. This is a non-numbered episode, and it is starring the host with the most, JJ Jones, and his sidekick,
the host with the not the most.
That's right.
Not the
That's right.
sidekick, but the main
Mengkin.
host. Mengkin.
Mengkin.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I am
Oh
the
man.
better half of everything. If there's
Sure.
a half, I'm the better half.
I mean, it's split into thirds.
Not the minimum effort podcast. It's split
I know.
into-
No. It's still split into thirds, and I'm 2 of the thirds.
Oh, that's not half, is it, man?
It's more than half, and that's how much effort I put into this. More than
This
half
is true.
effort.
I don't put in any effort. Well, not any effort. I put in like 10% effort.
So, do you want to talk about your picks? Because your picks were spicy.
All right, here. So when I had the updated list, I wanted to update my picks, and then Jay just said no.
Yeah,
So-
no.
But new information requires new picks.
Well, your new information ended up trying to put me into like what freaking
Last place,
0
yeah,
and
last
2.
place. That was
crazy.
just messing with you. But for men's lightweight, I was going to include Gabe in second place. I mean, although this was correct, first and second was in order. But-
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I guess that's fair. That's fair because you didn't know that he was in there. I knew
Yeah.
he was going to sign up last minute. Like he
Yeah.
has to, right? Like
Yeah.
you can't go. I think he got second last year too, so he was seeded number 1.
Because the first place, didn't compete this year.
Yeah.
Well, do you have the results pulled up?
Is that a me thing or a you thing?
Yeah, because I'm reading my picks so we can compare.
Okay. I mean, I might have been able to pull up videos or something. But that's a little bit
Oh,
more
yeah, that's
important.
true. You can put up videos too, if you want.
Yeah.
If you can
I
figure out
tried.
the timestamp. Well, you need the results. You need the smooth comp up so you can find the timing of it and then find it on the video.
Yeah. None of this is gonna work out right.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But we can pull up the results.
So my picks for men's lightweight. Let's start with men's lightweight, right? It
Men's
was
lightweight?
first place Edobor, second place Oscar, and then third place Matt Hoodlow. The results
Okay.
were first place Edobor, second
Mhm.
place Oscar, and then third place Gabe.
$1 million question, right? Edible, everybody. That made sense, right?
Mhm.
What'd you see in Oscar?
His throws.
His throws. Did you see some of his throws? They were amazing.
That's why
They
I
were
watched some of the practices
amazing.
and like, okay, people will get caught and get thrown. So, and I was right. They got caught
This
and got
is true.
thrown. Except
This
for
is true.
Edibor. And then I
All
had
right.
third Matt Hoodlow, but that was looking at the competitors. Matt Hoodlow was a likely third place.
You're pretty
that
close
was
though. I think he got
He
fourth
came in fourth.
technically.
Yeah, I think he came in fourth. But it was Gabe because Gabe came in late. So if I had known Gabe was in it when I made the recording, I would have picked Gabe in the top 3. Now would I put in that second
And then
place?
speaking of like some of the other numbers, right? So we had Matt coming in 4th, and then Matt Salzer came in 5th.
Mm,
I did not
see that one. Yeah.
I didn't see almost anything on Matt 1. I was dealing with a series of unfortunate
Fortunate
events.
events.
It was quite wild. And then Joey Springfield.
Mhm.
I believe he trains in LA. I said.
Yeah, I saw him at the US Open.
Yeah.
So I recognized him from that. But he's not. I haven't seen him in like the sumo community itself.
Hmm. Dustin came in 7th.
It's a little disappointed with the lightweights from the lightweight Honda crew.
I think it was a little bit of pressure. I know that Marshall in particular.
Beating
So
himself
when
up, yeah.
he and
It's
like
understandable. I
it's a Slippy Otoshi, right?
yeah.
Slippy Otoshi sucks because you literally it's you can't say that the better guy beats you like at that moment because you lost to yourself a little bit, or your own self. It sucks. I think when I did my Slippy Otoshi, my face planted, which made it funny.
Even worse.
Yeah. Carlos, who has I saw I saw him go with Marshall, and that match was pretty awesome.
See, I watched all of this, but I don't remember any of it.
It's okay. Connor from he's a wrestling coach in Vermont. He is secretly a monster.
Yeah, I saw him really fit, but I was like, who's Connor?
he had zero sumo experience,
and he flew out from
he's
Vermont
such a good wrestler. During the John Jock seminar, like I pulled him aside, and I know grappling, so I know how to speak his language. So I pulled him aside and I was telling him, like, this is valid. He started doing head position, right? Like John Jock's got him doing Suriyashi because he didn't know how to do Suriyashi, right? He didn't know any of the stuff, right? So it was one of those things, like, if he had that the day before, he possibly would have
done better.
At least got second. It's possible. He might have really shook some stuff up.
And he just randomly signed up for Sumo National.
Yep.
And flew all the way out across the country, literally from one coast to the other coast.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I love that kind of passion, right? And it's one of those things where he's like, yeah, I have a guy that like is wrestling assistant coach or something along those lines, and they just practice what they thought was sumo to get ready for it. And like, it's not foreign for wrestling coaches to make games, right? When I introduce sumo to my kids, it's just games, right? I'm like, we're playing games. Here we go.
Push each other.
Push the person out, up, right? Or arm sumo, right? Just fun little stuff. Super interesting though. Nice. Let's go ahead and move to women's lightweight.
All right, women's lightweight. I had Nancy in first, Madison in second, and Liesel in third. And the results were Madison in first, correct? Who was in second?
It was Imari from
Yep. When after we did our recording and I saw her like practice on like the Raijin Sumo page, I think on Instagram, I was like, oh dang, should have picked her.
Hey man, you just didn't do enough research.
I did not do enough research.
And Madison came in strong, in charge, and it was like the return of the king or queen or whatever.
In a different weight class too.
Yeah, in the weight class that I think makes more sense for her too.
Yeah.
Because I think she walks around under this weight. So it just made sense.
Who was in third place? Nancy.
Is Nancy Kitachai.
Okay. So, yeah, I got my top two not in order, but in the top three.
Yeah. I mean, I think ultimately you did a pretty good job across the board, I think. Just kind of picking your bets. But yeah, I think that was pretty good. Let's go ahead to men's middleweight.
For men's middleweight, I had in first place JJ Jones.
Okay.
Then I had Michael Wisham in second, and third place Justin Kizzard. I think it's exactly that, but moved 2 spots down for everybody.
Interesting. Let me see. Wisham, Kizzard. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It's JJ in third, Wisham in fourth, Kizzard at fifth, right? And this is Justin's last nationals.
Maybe.
He said it would be, but it depends on how he feels, of course. Yeah.
Exactly. Like you can't. How many times has Michael Jordan retired, right?
Twice.
How
at
many
least,
times?
yeah.
And it's like he comes back, and it's like, all right, how many times? Like every UFC fighter, they come back, right?
Come back.
Like
yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, all of these greats, and like some people will disrespect Justin and not call him one of the sumo greats, but I think he's one of the
No,
lightweight
definitely.
sumo greats,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely,
Like
100%.
you look at his resume and what he has physically been able to do, and then mentally, and then his approach to the game, and it's hard to find a better representation of a lightweight that's not Trent,
Agreed.
right? Or Joe Ponsetto, right?
Mhm.
Right. So I would probably go Trent, then Joe, and then as Ed starts racking some stuff up, then he can get into that mix.
What were the results? The results were in first place. It was Jared Falk. I assume that's how it's pronounced. Yeah. Second place was who was in second? Josh. Yeah, Josh.
Yep.
Josh who was out.
Dojo?
Yeah, Josh who was out for like almost a year.
Yeah, he only got one practice in before this tournament.
Dang.
Yeah, amazing.
I didn't know he was making a comeback too, because that was also not. He was also not registered when we did the episode. And that's the first time he's competing in middleweight too.
No, I think he competed in middleweight. Cal Open, the first one.
Okay. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, and then in third, we had JJ Jones, who was supposed to be in first, but
Hey man,
what are you supposed to do, man?
Hey, Jared had me back to back.
Can we watch that? Can we watch that match where Jared beat you?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just logistics. I'll try to add it in post, but like logistics right now is quite difficult.
I can do it.
How are you going to do it?
It's Matt too. Let's move on to the women's middleweight.
Women's middleweight. All right.
So my picks were Ashley in first, Caitlin Jones in second, and Leah in third. All right, solid picks, I think. But the result was, as I predicted, first place was Ashley. Second place was Caitlin Jones, right?
That's right.
And then third place was
Jessica Hopper.
So that I got that one wrong.
Jessica made sense. The reason you kind of got that one wrong is Leah went up in weight.
Oh yeah, that's
Leah
true. That's true.
Yeah.
I remember seeing her in women's light heavy. I was like, oh dang.
Yeah. Originally, she was signed into to middle. So you would have been spot on. Maybe, who knows?
Maybe we don't know. Yeah.
But like, you never really know. But it was like very possible.
And
this is the thing.
The reason I chose Ashley is because watching her in SoCal Open, I was like, oh, very, very aggressive. I like it.
What's really cool is to see how everybody's game has evolved.
Yeah. Oh, this is 100% true. Yeah. Everybody's improved. Everybody's changed. Everybody has found their sumo.
Yeah.
It's
and
just
everybody from Honu has gotten so good, and I've seen them go from like different disciplines, different things, and then kind of develop their brand of sumo. And Leah's brand of sumo hurts.
It hurts.
Yeah, because she likes Ipari, but it's like evil intentions behind, which I love because she's a grappler by nature, but she has like this fire in her eyes, and that's why like I can never bet against any of the students that we have. Like, she's a monster.
Yeah, I think in almost every weight division I had chosen Honu competitor.
Interesting.
Except for men's lightweight, because I knew what the bracket was going to look like and our best lightweights. Although Marshall's struggling to perform in competition.
He's right there. Him and Dustin are right there, and it's just something not clicking in the ring. I don't
Yeah.
like they're
Hey, it's
all
difficult.
everybody's there. Yeah, it's a little bit of nerves situation, and then like kind of feeling the mat too, right? Like maybe that's a different thing. I don't know.
Oh, here, I found it.
What does that have to do with me?
No. I'm talking about. I found this. Let it show. Let it show, JJ. Oh, here. Where is it? I found it. How do I get to it? Show it, JJ. Stop messing about.
You don't have the power, buddy.
Stop messing about.
Okay, all right. Hold on. I think what you're trying to do is this.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is a first one. JJ loses to Jared. I'm doing this not to discredit Jared. I'm doing this to make fun of JJ. So everybody don't get angry at me.
You can't discredit Jared. Jared beat the shit out of him, man.
Yeah. He's got a great mustache and he beat JJ, so he's great.
Good hands right off the bat.
Yeah, you got better position for that, Wise, but yeah,
not quite.
You kept trying to go for a throw.
I forgot sumo, and I went for judo, and I don't know why I went for judo. Once again, it doesn't matter, but you know. Oh, is that all you got?
Yeah. Oh, zoom in. You're gonna see all my mess there.
Oh
no. Oh, there we go.
There
And
you go.
I'm looking for the second one. I didn't find the second one yet.
It's okay.
But anyway, let's move on. We were talking about
Yes.
women's mid anyway. When I find the second one, I'll go to the second one.
There's so many extra steps you're making me do, my dude.
All right, we got men's light heavy. So my picks were first place Seth Adams, Raijin Sumo. Second place
Okay.
Danny Avila,
Okay.
and then third place Jordan Sykes.
Interesting. Basically, kind of hit it right on the nose. Like club wise, you just
correct. Yep.
yeah.
Because it was
I
the results
I
were
didn't
Seth
see any
in
of
first.
Jordan's matches. What I heard from John Jocks is that his sumo's a little off since he lost all the weight.
So he hasn't adjusted to.
But this is the thing. He fixed it. He fixed it on Sunday. He was a monster on Sunday. Everybody was a monster
Yeah.
except for me.
All they was a little bit of encouragement
was
and
broken.
advice, right?
Uh,
That's what gave everybody. Did a bunch of people show up for Sunday?
a lot. Yeah. I think
Most
somewhere in the
adults.
neighborhood. Yeah. Somewhere in the neighborhood of, I don't know, 60 people or something like that.
Nice. Wow. Okay. I mean, who's gonna
It was fun. We went through
even hungover
100
Justin?
150. No, Justin didn't show up. He went He's like, I'm retired.
He was hungover.
So-
I assume probably. Yeah.
Oh,
What was I trying to say? Oh yeah.
yeah. You know who else must have been really hungover? But he didn't show it. Because Midwest they build people different, right? Jake, I think
Jake.
was hungover. Right? He said he was hungover. But man, I couldn't tell. Like he said it out loud. I couldn't tell. Because when he was drunk, he kept rubbing my head like the whole night. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I was there with like some of his good friends that live in LA. They're like, he's never done that to me, and I'm bald. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It was funny though. It's funny. Also, it makes it weirder because I don't drink, so I'm just like,
He's just sitting there sober, guy rubbing you.
School. It's simple.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna mess with him about that later. Wonder if he
All right.
remembers.
So,
Anyway, so
yeah,
the
he
results
remembers
were
for sure.
first place Seth, second place Danny, third place
Yep.
Cornelius.
That's right, Cornelius
Yeah.
Booker.
I thought
All
so.
right,
I had
and
a
now
feeling this
women's-
was Seth's time.
I mean, he was right there last year.
Exactly. He was second
Remember-
place last year.
remember
That's
he
why it was
beat
like it was
Eric.
his time this year.
He beat Eric, and they had the battle.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it makes
It was
sense.
his time. It was his time. All right, and women's
also,
light
I've
heavy.
went with Seth, and I can see it, man. I can see it. This is the thing. He's really dived into sumo, and he's a lifelong martial artist.
Mhm.
And secretly, people forget that he was like a Division I football player, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
that
I knew he
gives
played
you
football. I
like
know he was a Division One.
like obviously he's intelligent. Obviously he's a martial artist, but also you're kind of a freak athlete,
This is
you
true.
know. So
This is true.
it's a few cool things.
Like JJ's a martial artist, but he's not a freak athlete. That's it, right?
I'm also not that smart.
Lies. These are all lies. I don't believe it.
Okay. All right. So
anyway,
women's light heavy.
I
So we
just
have
had I had Cass. I just
Paulina?
had Cass.
You only had Cass. So I have Paulina, Leah in second, and then Cass in third. Like, they were all super good. They all fought amazing. I kind of absentee coach a little bit, but
Yeah,
But they
Paulina
did great.
destroyed. She didn't lose a single match, right?
I don't know. I'm
I
not
don't think
looking
so.
at
I
the
don't think
results.
Paulina lost a single one.
Cool.
I mean, that helps when you're a Division One wrestler, right?
It does kind of help, but of course it could always get squirrely. You know who has the most sumo experience though? Is Cass.
She's the one that comes to sumo practice the most.
Yeah,
often,
she's the
right?
one.
Yeah.
Like her Siriashi is really good. She comes in, her Tachiai is good. I do think that sometimes the pressure of like being in the ring, and I think that is a thing that we that most of home kind of struggle a little bit with is
Yeah.
like that in the center stage, which I don't have it, and I don't think Christina has it, but that's because we've been on like really big stages.
Yeah.
And I think that you just kind of get over it.
I don't know.
Um,
I think my first showing, not first showing, second showing, first showing in front of an audience. So the 2021 Nationals.
Mhm.
No, I don't, because I'm in it.
Yeah. And I think that's so we have our our mantra, which is maximum effort,
Mm.
which we saw that. Like
Hashtag,
everybody
yeah,
put in
hashtag.
maximum effort. But then Justin has his, which is the dark circle, right? And I kind of like the fact that the two kind of belong together. Because when you're in the dark circle, it's tunnel vision, right? And it's just you. It's just you.
Mhm.
It's just you. And I think maybe working a little bit of like the mental preparation might be beneficial.
Yeah. Maybe that
so-
you should include some of that in your trainings.
It gets a little difficult when you look at
Everybody's different. Yeah,
I'll-
everybody's different.
yeah, and then
Prepare.
it's the time
Right.
too. You have to look at the time because you want to do Ichiyoshi, you want to do Butsukari, you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
do a little bit of Sapara, you want to do some Tachiai, you want to do this, you want to do that. So sometimes things fall on the side.
That's true. You gotta get that physicality in. All right, let's move on to men's heavyweight. In first place, for this is my
Men's
pick.
heavyweight. men's-
Heavyweight. This is for my picks. I had in first Jay Scriven, second Gilberto Della Torre, and third Eric Hune.
When?
Yes. Hune.
Wow, dude, you're like
Almost. Yeah.
pretty close. Because Gil came in fourth.
Okay, four. So first was Jay Scriven.
Jay
I saw it,
Scriven.
man. That orange Mahashi does wonders. It blinds the opponent.
Is it orange?
It's orange, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you can't see. Yeah. It's orange. It's very, almost like bright orange. I can't tell you. Oh well.
Yes, don't worry about it.
It's bright. It's bright orange. That's what
Cool.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in your face, and it's like, oh.
Okay. Can we stop
Good
talking
light.
about the color of this guy's washi?
Anyway, no. Let's talk about how great he was. He destroyed.
He did destroy.
He destroyed. I like.
You know
Jay
what's
because
funny
he
is-
really focuses on the basic, right? He slides his feet. He doesn't overstep. He always keeps his feet in bounds, as he learned. You know, like initially, of course, like I think with you and Consulates Cup and stuff like that. But if you watch recently, he keeps it. When he pushes someone
Oh.
out, if he's pushing them out, he squats down. He gets into position.
He-
He's not leaving any
he
space.
does- I think that like buried in his soul a little bit, and he's like, never again, never again. And I mean, to his credit, I probably
Never
won't be
again,
able to
yeah.
beat him. To be honest, like that's just, I'm not national champ, and I'm definitely not heavyweight national champ. But man, he what's funny is he identifies as a lightweight.
Yeah, I remember. I watched. Was it? That's what he said in Black and Sumo, right?
Dude, he keeps saying it, and I believe it.
I can see
believe
it.
I can see it.
I do not
can
want
see
to lightweight like
Also,
him. and
he has a
lightweight.
really good like support crew with him. Which so not only is he training with Tom Zabel, but then he frequently goes up and trains with Justin,
Mhm.
who, you know, like literally pours all of his knowledge onto him. And then he had the benefit of the John Jocks seminar,
Mm,
and he did
seminars,
kind of
yeah.
like the whole road show, which
Yeah.
I think just solidified everything that he had great. He just like tripled it up, which is like, it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he destroyed, and I was like, that's why I picked him.
Yeah,
That's why I
his
picked
matches
him.
with Eric were phenomenal. Like,
Mhm.
I did not pay attention to most of the tournament, like the matches and stuff, because multiple fires all had to go out at the same time.
Mm.
But
Craziness going on,
yeah, yeah. If you know, you know. But I definitely watched the match with him and Eric. That was
Okay.
amazing.
yeah. Eric was on fire though. Eric came in second place. That was the result.
Eric came in second
Eric-
place, and he, you know, you got under his skin, right? No,
Not
he was
you.
Like,
yo.
I think, honestly, I think what you did is you put like the Thunder Gods were all on fire, and they're like, I'm just gonna fucking spit thunder at these hoes,
and he did.
and I'm just an innocent bystander, and I got struck. Thanks.
Yeah, and Eric did spit thunder. Those two buddies were ridiculous. Tachia, he was pushing around guys twice his size.
Dude, it was amazing. And he came in like right at 115.
Yeah, just
tiny.
made it tiny. When all these top guys are like 180 kilograms, 200 kilograms. Gil must be like 220 or something more, maybe.
You know?
Angels put on weight also.
Has he?
I
can't
feel like
tell.
he has. You remember at one point he was kind of getting skinny?
Well, that's because he thought he can go light heavyweight.
It never happened.
I think he was like, I'm gonna start running, and then he tore his knee up, and he was like, maybe that's not for me. I don't know. I might be making that up, and it might be something crazy in my head, but I feel like that's the truth.
Who was in third place?
Third place was Aiden.
Hayden. Okay, I was like Aiden.
Yeah.
Okay, Hayden with
Hayden.
an H. Yes.
Yeah, Southall
Hayden. Yeah. Okay. Hayden
from
Southall.
Dallas.
Makes sense.
Dallas
Yeah.
Sumo.
Sumo Slapper himself.
Sumo Slapper. I don't think is that his name still? I don't know. I feel like he
Did you
changed it.
change it?
Wait, no, that's right. It was Sumo Slapper, and before that, it was like Purple Cow or something like that. I'm a fan of names. I'm a fan.
You're a fan of IG handle.
I am. I think that's my real thing. I can kind of sort of that in black representation in anime. I think those are my two strong suits. All right, women's heavyweight.
Very heavyweight. Oh, I can't even speak. In first place, I had Kellyanne. Second place, I had Christina. And third place, I had Ethan. The results were
Kellyanne Ball. She came in first. Etan came in second, and then Lucy Garza came in third. Lucy, interesting enough, is the sister to Bubba and Rick Garza. So it's like a full family. I like a family affair. It's a family affair. But yeah. And then Mika came in fourth, and Christina came in fifth. So
which is last place.
Yeah.
Christina.
No.
She had too much going on.
Dude, if you were at the tournament, you would have understood how many fires and everything had to go out. The fact that me and Christina even won any matches is amazing. Like,
yeah,
I did not spread that stress to any of our students because that's not my thing. But I was absent, right? And I think that may have affected the outcome of some of our guys.
You're trying to run an event, compete, and coach. That's too much to put on yourselves.
Yeah, and that first part, SoCal, all of our meetings, everything worked out good. SoCal Open number 2, this year's, was manageable. It was manageable. Yeah, my hands had to be in the cookie jar, but it was manageable. Mm-hmm. We had a lot of like weird hiccups, and it just, the amount of stress, it was wild. It was wild. I think if I run nationals again, I probably won't compete.
Yeah, don't run it again. Why would you? Yeah. Why would you do that to yourself?
True story.
But yeah, so yeah, Christina came in last, and it was Mika, and then I can't even think, who was it? You said Lucy.
Lucy.
Yeah.
Lucy Garza.
Lucy Garza.
Actually, is it Lucy or Loose?
It's Luce, I think. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Lucy. I thought it was Lucy. Jake kept saying
sorry,
Luce.
Garza's.
You never know.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. My brain is barely together. I'm prettier than my brain works.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Open weight. It's the true heart of sumo.
Okay.
It's open weight.
So my picks were, that's background music. You can keep going if you want. Right. My picks for men's open weight was Jay Scriven in first, Hayden Southall in second, and in third, Edible Konyeha. The results were Jay didn't compete. Which
makes sense.
Yeah, he just won.
Right. You already placed. Yeah. You put your whole heart and soul into it. Yeah, doesn't make any sense. So Angel Delatorre comes in first. Hayden Southall comes in second, and the Raijin Thunder God himself, Eric Wynn, comes in third. Once again, you're kind of close. You're kind of close again. You're kind of close. Where'd you put Gil again? Did you put Gil in this or no?
No, I think I had him at like fourth, maybe.
Interesting. Okay. Wow. You know what's funny is it's like when you look at fourth, it's Seth Adams, and then after that, it's Edible Konyeha. So it's like
Raijin, yeah.
Yeah, like depending on how the brackets would have set, who knows? It could have been a full sweep.
Yeah, could have been a full sweep.
Wild.
Who I was impressed with, who didn't place, John Sulzer.
Yeah,
He was
dude.
throwing big guys around
Dude.
like no
Dude.
one's business. Yeah.
He came out like he was ready to just murk people. I was impressed. He put out his whole soul and heart into it. It was amazing. It was amazing.
I enjoyed watching those. Those I remember. I don't remember a lot of the matches, but I remember John Salser throwing.
I was sitting in the sitting in the Raptors, and I was just kind of chilling, looking down. I was like, "Holy crap!" It was crazy. It's crazy when he beat Gil.
Wow. That was. I don't know. Have you beaten Gil?
Gil, if I have, Gil's beaten me so many more times that it's wiped my memory. Some people you just run into and it's like,
yeah, I was like, I don't think Gil has lost to many people outside of his weight class. I don't know if Edibor has even beaten him too. Maybe
he
once.
has.
Yes, twice.
Yeah. But it's usually with like an Ashitori or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say usually, it's like 1 or 2 times I can remember.
I mean, I don't know how he lifts up Gil's leg, man.
You don't need to lift it all the way up.
You just need it off balance. The floor. Yeah.
Still, not even off the floor, just off balance.
Up even a little bit. Like that leg must weigh a human being.
I'm a fan of this sentence.
All right, let me take a short break. Charlotte's leaving, so I need to walk her out.
Do your thing.
Give me like 5 minutes.
No problem.
You can cut this out, or you can keep it in and talk shit about me and keep it in.
I would never talk shit about you. You're my friend.
Okay.
All right, guys. JJ here. I want to say that running nationals is tough. It's tough. But overall, I think I had a fairly positive experience with it. I was tired. I was stressed. But nonetheless, I think everything went about as good as it could go on my end. Lots of little headaches. I found out about electricity issues, Wi-Fi issues, miscellaneous mat issues, federal laws, all kinds of things. But ultimately, it was fairly positive. And I didn't see this one coming because I guess I'm just not that smart. Christina reached out to the board of supervisors, and I ended up getting a day. So June 1st is JJ Jones Day. Real weird. Ooh, I should get the placard. Let me get the placard. All right, here it is. I hate this, by the way, but I should at least acknowledge it because Christina put in a lot of work. Let's see, can you see that? Honoring JJ Jones or something like that. It says some words. Then at the very bottom, it's JJ Jones Day. Can you guys see that? Maybe I'll drop that in or something. Or I'll act like it never existed. One or the other. So, yeah. Weird situation. Have a day. I don't know what that means. Secretly, I'm thinking, does JJ Jones Day always have to have a tournament involved? Is that going to be the San Diego Sumo Splash Day? Or is that going to be the presented by Seaport Village Sumo tournament. I don't know. Maybe that's the day that I fly Yama out and we just hang out. That might be cool. Who knows? Now is dead time because I don't like talking about myself. But let's talk about some miscellaneous things. So one of the things I want to speak about is that we had a barbecue. And the barbecue was less of a barbecue and more of a John Jacques seminar with one of our guys, Mike, who's let's see, he was like full team dad mode. He had the dad hat, had the burgers flipping, and they were on point. Best smash burgers in San Diego. And I feel like that doesn't give it justice. It might be the best smash burgers that I've ever had. And I like the friendly burger. I like it a lot. But I think it was better.
See, you are talking crap about me.
Hey, Mengkin.
Whoa, guys, what were you saying?
I wasn't talking crap. I was just talking about some of the things that happened that you weren't involved with.
What?
Yeah, so like the John Jacques seminar
Oh.
and the JJ Day, some of the other miscellaneous stuff.
JJ Day.
I showed the people my placard. Real weird.
Show the people. Show the people.
You want to see it?
Mm.
All right. Let's see.
You hate it, don't you? Or do you love
it? I absolutely hate it. I hate it with every bit of myself.
If you watch the stream while you're doing that, I was like, oh, JJ has to hate it.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I want to jump out of my skin.
Hey, you brought it home. You made it. It made it home though.
Christina brought it home.
Oh.
Also, I'm not going to. Christina gets so mad at me. It's not worth it. Happy wife. Happy life.
Yes, you're right.
Yes. Trust and believe. Trust and believe.
All right. Let's return.
And now you're in open weight, right?
Women's open weight. We're going on.
Women's open weight.
I had Kellyanne in first, Itan in second, and third Christina. I think that was a result.
That was a result. Ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding,
You
ding.
got it. I
don't know what
it
I was
sounds
doing. But yeah, as expected, all these people have competed on the world stage last year. Kellyanne and Christina have competed at least twice. What are you doing?
And then I think that's good, right? So what about the did you want to cover the juniors?
Well, remember I didn't pick any juniors. Oh, I had a question. What happened to Gio?
Gio was injured.
He didn't show up. Was he there or he just didn't come?
He didn't show up. From my knowledge, he was injured from judo.
Oh, dang. Because I'm sure he really wanted to be there and compete because, world stage.
Yes.
And I think he would have had a good chance.
I think so too. I did see like a little bit of like relax when Gio is not there. His Tachiai is like he's coming for you. It's like a miniature Danny.
Has it changed from last year when I
Yeah, it's
competed
better.
against him? Yeah.
Better.
I'm pretty sure everybody's improved because I don't know like if I can like beat the same people I beat last year. I hope I can. I hope I've improved too. That I can still.
I
but
think I've seen the work you've put in. You've improved, but I think everybody's
improved too.
improved. Yeah.
Well, if you see how I do sumo, it depends. I adjust my sumo to the different body.
Yeah, it's
style,
weird.
right? I know. I don't know. It just happens.
You,
Like when
you
I'm
start
against
off with
small
like
kid-
one tachi, and then it turns into a different thing. It's very
Yeah.
strange.
When I go against a smaller kid, I go like it's like this, right? We're like,
Dude, speaking of tachi, I developed a whole new
tachi.
tachi.
JJ has a tachi now, guys. JJ has a tachi.
But I barely could use it because my brain was everywhere. It was like that.
Murote?
Oh yeah, Murotezuki.
Yeah.
But,
What
yeah.
happened? I thought you were working on.
I was.
Ski. You were working on ski, and then I didn't see it at all.
Yeah, it was all. I didn't have time to do it. Like
Judo
legit,
brain.
I went straight judo. Every match I won was from judo. Every match I lost was because of judo. I went judo no sumo. That's what happened to me.
Judo no sumo.
Judo no sumo.
Judo no sumo.
Yeah. What you gonna do though? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
I mean,
Okay,
I got
so
third, so that's fine. Whatever.
Let's talk about men's. Just the juniors quickly because I don't recall a lot about it.
Okay.
So lightweight, we had what was the results for lightweight? Men's
Lightweight was Jaquin, who's one of our guys. He's one of the wrestlers.
Mhm.
One of the
From Lincoln.
wrestlers.
Yeah.
Who's this kid's strong, very like aware of his body, and agile. So he did well. And then we had Gavin.
Big G.
By far out of everyone there has the most sumo experience.
Yep.
And he's secretly kind of developing a tachi, and he likes to hit me. I don't understand why. I don't understand why.
Like hit you, like how hit you?
Oh, like sapati.
Oh,
Like
okay.
hard.
Like he's punching you.
Yeah. And he'll come out with like Murotezuki too. I'm like, what is happening here? I don't get
He's
it.
learning
I
from
don't
the
get it.
best. That's what he's doing.
This is true. The best. YouTube.
Christina.
He's watching
Yeah,
YouTube
Christina.
videos. He's watching YouTube.
Christina.
And then we had Logan. And Logan is
Hansen.
Logan Hansen. He's Eric Hansen's son, and he's very young, very small, but like really, really, really good judo. Really good judo. And like him and his dad are up there. Bought the Mawashis, ready to go. They're getting after it.
They were at SoCal Open too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I recall.
The Eric had to go. He pulled out because he broke his rib on Saturday. The Saturday before the tournament.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. And freak accidents happen. That's just how it goes.
It does. All right, let's move on to what was it? Women's lightweight was Mei Lee.
Women's lightweight was Mei Lee on first, and Melody got second. And Mei Lee is another wrestler. Came in, started doing judo. Strong kid. Melody really focusing in on her sumo. She kind of pulled the trigger on doing the tournament a little late, but like if she continues to train, she's going to be amazing. Also, the nice thing about like the women's lightweight, or like juniors lightweight, like they put on the mask even when you're at the top at 60 kilos. Doesn't really change much
Mhm.
Like the physicality is about the same. She's strong and super flexible and can already do matawari. So,
Yeah, we've been doing it. How long have we been doing sumo? I still can't do matawari.
dude, I think I secretly have given up. I think I need to restart again.
All right. Well, when I'm back, it is going to be hell for everybody.
Dude, you can't bring hell. I'm the fucking devil.
Well, I'm going to bring hell to one person. Sorry, one person. Each
Yourself?
practice, I'm going to pick one guy or lady to torment. To, as they say in Japanese and sumo, kawaigaru, to adore.
Okay. All right. This brings a lot more light into the harassment that sumo wrestlers get. All right. Junior and middleweight.
Or light heavy, whatever they want to call it. Is it middle? It's called middleweight.
I don't know.
Malik was in first.
Malik,
Malik, the man himself.
Yes. I looked over, and every time I looked over, I saw Malik
just crushing out everybody.
throwing people like ragdolls. So I was like, jeez, like, wow.
He's a strong man.
It's very, very, very strong. Very strong.
Second place.
Second place is Adam. Adam from West Coast. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I didn't know they had a junior.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Third place
is Reggio.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the wrestlers from Mengkin.
Nice.
Yeah.
On to women's middleweight. There wasn't a middleweight for women.
There wasn't. There was just one person, and that was Ziba.
So she just got the vote.
Yep.
Signing up.
Ziba gets the goat.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry. Adam. Okay. All right. Adam. I got this. All right. So Adam is Ziba's cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And they came from OC originally.
Okay.
They were practicing at OC, and then they moved over to West Coast since OC doesn't practice anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam's actually pretty strong. He's strong. He's does regular wrestling, like conventional American wrestling, but I think that also he fills in that division. He can fill in that division. Very strong bones. Comes from a family of wrestlers. Sorry, I must have been concussed for a second.
The only obstacle was Malik. Malik
was the yeah. And Adam did like a little bit of a crash course with me a little bit, but it's not enough for Malik. Malik is really like Malik might do really well.
Yeah.
Might do really well at Worlds. I think really well.
And he's also at the top of youth. He's 17, 18 this year.
I think he's 17.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, because he's going into his junior year.
Got it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's going to be 7. He is 17 or going to be 17. Okay.
All right, and then we got
men's heavyweight.
Juniors heavyweight.
Yeah.
We have Gabe from
Antioch.
Yes. How do you say that?
Antioch.
Antioch.
Is it?
Sure.
I don't know.
And then we had Josh Singleton from Mark Jones.
And then Sumo, yeah.
Yep. And then Damien from Salt City.
Yeah, Mark was on the chat. He was like, "Watch out for my guy, Big Josh." And I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, that's a Big Josh," and he's like 15 years old.
Yeah. Dude, all of these, like, you know, when you think of a junior heavyweight, you're like, oh, okay. Like,
but these big kids are big kids.
Dude, they're giant. I was afraid one of them was gonna pick me up and put me on his shoulder, like this, like like Star Wars, the little.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be me. I was like, damn.
I mean, if he picks you up and puts you on your shoulder, you have to be that. You have to. There's nothing else you're gonna do.
This is true. Which, I mean, everybody was telling us about Josh Singleton, right? So Eric was like, "Woo, he's a monster," and then Mark hit me up and he was like, "Man, he's bigger than me." I was like, "What?" Which is true. Which is true. And he's 15 or 16. This is wild.
It's insane.
Wild. Which I have to say, the future of sumo is looking so bright, right? So bright.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really
excited.
excited.
Keep going, man.
They do have to keep going. And Poland, I mean, we got some good guys going. Right? So
I agree.
It could be really good. And I want to see how many juniors. I hope we get a junior in every division going out there, because that would be rad. And let me tell you, I'm already hitting 2. I'm already talking to people. I'm already starting the fundraisers.
You're like, if you think you can make it, get your passport right now, right?
Yep.
Yep. Because you only have 3 months. You have literally 3 months to get your passport.
And you got to expedite it. Already. If you don't have it, you got to have it.
Yeah. So you
Ooh.
might have to go with them.
I think so.
As like guardian, right?
Yeah, or something like that. I mean, this is the thing. Federation. Look at me, Federation. Can a player get a title? Can a player get a title? Huh?
Yeah.
Can a player get a title?
This
Can a player
coaching
get
last
a
year.
title?
This player here was coaching last year, and he wasn't even a coach.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
So, give this man, if you're going to coach, if somebody's going to be a coach, he's going out already, so give this man the title.
Yeah. Stop playing around.
Yeah, I mean, your wife is now a trustee, so.
That doesn't mean anything. I have that power.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I probably have less power because now she can't fight for me. So, I'm all by myself.
Dang it. I'll fight for you, JJ. I'll fight for you.
I mean, yeah. Well, I guess you don't have to fly to Poland anymore. You're still are, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I can't afford it. Okay. I wish I could. I mean, okay. I could. I need to re-look at the prices again. See how much. I'm not going to Austin anymore, so.
This is true.
So I might be able to swing it.
Yeah.
I'm being a little bit stupid right now, and I'm looking at a handheld gaming PC when I don't have the money to get one. This is the end.
The end of the episode, and I shall say,
JJ will edit it well.
I'm not doing nothing.
Goodbye.
Minimum effort. Podcast.
Bye, everyone. See you soon.